You attract not what you want, but what you are. Why do you think there's so many people that pray and they get what they want, but so many people that pray and don't get what they want? And then they just think, oh, God is partial, God is this, God is that, this doesn't work, God is non existent. But no, that is not the case. You get what you are, you attract what you are. So, people that pray and get what they want, the crust of that is that those people have so much faith, a high vibrational feeling, feeling um a high vibrational thing, and people with high vibration have more faith, contrary to fear, desperation, which people with lower vibration have. So usually the things you want when a person is praying to God and they have so much faith within them that okay, now that I'm praying this is gonna happen. They have so much internal unconscious or conscious faith within them, they become what they want and thus they get what they want. But some people, when they're praying, they dwell more into that desperation, that sadness, that, oh, please, 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 that chasing, that fear. Will I get it? Will I get it? That they become what they don't want, because of which they attract what they don't want. So, what should I do to attract my dream reality? So, the first thing is that you need to realize that it's all vibration. People know it at times. Like I knew it when I was in ninth grade, but I still couldn't fully understand it. You attract what you are. Everything is vibration. So, first of all, you need to believe that anything is possible. You are a magnet to the things that you want. And whatever you can control what this magnet attracts. What pole do you want to be? Do you want to repel bad things and attract good things? Do you want to repel north and be south to attract north? So people, if you don't even realize you're a magnet, then how are you gonna choose what you attract? Because you don't even know what you are. You don't even know what's going on. You don't even know how it all works. So how are you actually gonna implement it? So, first things first, you are a magnet. Everything in life is vibration. Everything is vibration. The life operates on vibrations, and you get what you are, not what you want. So, now that we have understood it, you need to stop. Like, if you want like certain things in life, like I'll give you an example, okay? So not example, but I'll give you a theory. So a lot of people at times they want certain things. Like let's say I had a friend and she was stressing about her exams and all of that. And the thing is, while stressing about her grades before she's even gotten her grades, something even I've done. But I noticed that she was stressing and she was operating with fear, low vibrational frequency, before she even got those grades. And she's already becoming what she doesn't want before she has even gotten what is the case, the outcome. And the thing is, you need to realize it's actually possible to get what you want, because people think, oh, it's not possible, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. It is possible. Like, stop it. It is possible, okay? It really is. Whatever you believe is real, okay? And it is possible. You try it for yourself. So anytime you want something, okay, and it feels impossible, okay, you feel like, oh my God, I really want this, but like, I'm so scared I won't get it. Just believe that you already have it. Law of assumption. Just believe you already have what you want. Just believe you already are the person who has what you want. Like, let's say you want certain type of friends. So how would you behave if you had those type of friends? How would you feel if you had those type of friends? Feel like that. Be delusional. Think, oh yeah, I already have that. Become that before it enters your reality. Because that's when you'll be a magnet to those things. When you become what you are, you become a magnet to those things. The moment you start, you find yourself thinking about things that you don't want, thinking about things you don't like, thinking about, oh, how sad my life is, when it's the opposite of what you want, then you correct yourself. Hey, hey, let me think about the good things. Let me embrace a positive mindset. Let me embrace faith. Let me embrace a higher vibrational frequency within me. Let me become a magnet to those things that I want, because I know what I want is what I am. I already have what I want. I just need to become a magnet to it. Like, it's all out there. Like, this is here, this is here, this is here, and it's all out there. But if I want to attract the AirPod instead of the pen, then I have to become that frequency to attract that AirPod. It's all out there. You just need to become it to attract it. And another thing is, what you can do is, a lot of times, I saw a video where this YouTuber spoke about it, and she was saying of how, like, I forgot her name. She was talking about how, basically, oh, Chaya, and she was basically talking about how people usually start with actions, but they're not able to be consistent. This is what I understood from it. So people usually start with actions, but they're not able to be consistent with those things, because they started with their actions. But you can actually start first with your mindset. You know what that means is, you focus on what you want. You focus on, if you okay. So a lot of people, if they want to um like lose weight, right? They'll first start with going to the gym, which obviously, and also they'll just look in the mirror and just say affirmations that they don't even believe in the thing. In their mind, they're thinking, oh, I look like an idiot. Okay, but outside, they're just repeating this. But thing is, if you're not able to feel them, if you're not able to become it, you're not gonna attract it. Okay, so the thing is, she was saying how the affirmations and these actions should just be a supporting factor for your internal realm, like internally what's going on within you. So you first change how you're thinking, what you're focusing on, because if you're constantly focusing on, a lot of people that like eating disorders, you're focusing on that, or you're focusing on obese people, or you're over focusing on your weight, constantly checking the scale, but you're still going to the gym. You're gonna see results, but it's just not gonna be that fast. If you want to make the best out of it, you have to stop chasing. Do the workout, say the affirmation. They should be a supporting factor, but focus on the good things. Focus on fit people, focus on the progress you're making, and focus on what is keeping you together rather than what is making you fall apart. Because even when you're falling apart, there's something keeping you together. So focus on what's keeping you together. And when your focus changes, whatever you focus on expands. And when that good stuff expands, you become what you are, and thus you attract what you are. So when you focus on those things that you want, when you focus on the things that you desire, like Pinterest, you can just search what you want, and it's like everything is there just on the table. So when you focus on those things that you want, focus on those things, you start, that's just the main thing in your mind. Like, that is what your mind becomes rewired to think more about. And because of that, you start to become what you're focusing on, because your focus expands whatever that is. And when that expands, it's expanding within you, and slowly you become that, and slowly you attract that. And that is the fastest way to manifest internally changing yourself, and the external things being a supporting factor. Otherwise, it's just going to be really hard for you if internally you're and externally you're trying to just do all that. Because if you're internally stable, if you're internally focusing on the right things, the external things will seem much much easier, because they're just a supporting factor. They'll become easy, they'll become effortless, and you'll be like, wow, I'm getting what I want without even trying. So that's that. Thank you.